Hello everyone, I'm Unwildly Death 13 and welcome to episode 3 of my playthrough of The Sinking City. Now, I'll carry on walking as I talk. When we were last here, we were doing a case for the Frogmorns. Basically, we were trying to find out what had actually happened to this expedition, what went wrong. So, currently on the way to go to the hospital to find this injured man, Mr. Sanders. Has something to do with what happened in the expedition. So yes, let's go. Our little boat. Okay. We need to go to the hospital.
Something you like.
Oh, you
Cheaper than the rest.
Oh, I've always wanted a brain in a jar.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
My head? No complaints, I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other, the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
Have I seen them? I don't know if I've seen them yet.
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Bye.
Watch out. Okay, field research time. Grimhaven Bay. Patience. Surgery. So we have Peter Crawley, male, 29, Oakmont, multiple burns and fragmentation wounds to chest and face as a result of explosion. Several surgeries, wound treatment, facial surgery, prognosis good, bed rest recommended. Joseph Willow, male, 39, newcomer, deep cut wound to the left shoulder, broken collarbone, fractured scapula, wound stitched, fractured set and bandaged, no trace of infection evident, prognosis good. Bed rest recommended. Oh yeah, let's go rifling through coffins. That's just what I want to do today. That's an interesting device to play music.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
Really?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders. Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. They'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
What did happen to them besides being killed like that?
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. What happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What did they see to drive them to mutiny, to not go down to save, like, just imagine someone from friends and then to drink that heavily.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get better soon.
Scratch me. Please, please, just here. This itching is driving me insane.
No, let's go to my mind. Titania crew went mad and started a massacre in the port as a result. Okay, it's just a Titania incident. What's this telling me here? Diving suit factory. Captain Sun's evidence. Sun has informed me that the expedition anchored at several points in the ocean, diving to inspect the seabed. The coordinates of these anchor points may be in the ship's log. Sun has brought it with him to the hospital, but the last place he remembers is the surgery ward. At the last anchor point, the scientists discovered some cracks in the seabed. Something horrible happened there, and the crew were frightened so badly they mutinied after saving Albert Frogmorton. Much of the expedition were abandoned in the underwater caves. Okay, so he remembers surgery, doesn't he? So maybe his stuff is down here somewhere. I just didn't see it. Ah, okay, hold.
Take the patient's things and throw them in storage.
Okay, so where's the storage? I mean, this looks like storage to me. Ah, ship's log. Nice, Titania. Something accident place. Crew complaining of noises and no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. March 22nd. Reached the crew. Reporting hallucinations. March 23rd. Distributed well. Hopefully it will distract them. March 23rd. Found an air pocket in the caverns near the Devil's Teeth close to the sea. Scientists discovered walls. Ancient walls. Asked for crates with tools. March 24th. Sent Tate and Myers down to investigate after surfacing. Deadline passed. March 24th. Tate and Myers returned with only Albert Frogmorton, who is now completely unhinged. His madness disturbing, unsettling. March the 24th. The crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat, tried to stop them, resulted in mutiny. Devil's Teeth. All evidence collected. Awesome! Okay, let's get out of here. So that's an infested, so I take it infested is that. A few more craft. Hello, sir? Are you okay? Okay, I think he's having an episode.
The door won't budge.
The door won't budge, hey?
The door won't budge.
I love glitches in games. Okay. There's something here. Gun. Nice. I'm pretty snapping. Think I'm made of bullets. Is that another one?
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know, do I? I don't know much about diving suits. Now that looks like a good suit. Oh, let's just... Yeah. Let's just do that. Okay, so I guess the next thing Let's just go down, 'cause I can't be bothered.
To the left, to the left.
Good, getting some ammo now.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
It's not fresh though, is it? I bet it's not fresh. There's fish lying all over the place here. But you just picked it up and threw it on there. Kids, we're heading Pier 3. Nothing left behind. I need it all. Set the boundaries. You can see the dead people are still here, they're not being cleared up. I take it that's the boat I'm going to be taking on my own. Okay, and on that note, I will end episode 3 of my Sinking City playthrough here. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hit that like and subscribe button, and yes, there will be more coming. I'm actually very, really interested in going. I do like the detective side of it, and as well as like the kind of Lovecraftian, HP Lovecraft style. Yeah, it's a really, really cool game. There'll be another episode coming at the weekend, along with episode 4 of Madison as well as maybe a few others thrown in there as well. Have a wonderful day, everyone. This is Unworldly Death 13, signing out.